Ugliness with a good character is better than beauty. Only a fool tests the depth of a river with both feet. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. Never trust a woman who has had sex with your enemy. One who causes others misfortune also teaches them wisdom. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. To rush into explanations is always a sign of weakness. When an old man dies, a library burns to the ground. Wisdom is like fire, people take it from others. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. If you educate a man, you educate one person. If you educate a woman, you educate a whole family. Unity is strength, division is weakness. A cutting word is worse than a bowstring. A cut may heal, but the cut of the tongue does not. If men swear that they want to harm you, when you are asleep, you can go to sleep. If women say, so stay awake. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting its shoes on. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. A woman's beauty is not hidden in her face. You do not teach the paths of the forest to an old gorilla. Counsel and advise him. If he refuses to listen, then let adversity teach him. The laughter of a child lights up the house. In the moment of crisis, the wise build bridges and the foolish build dams. Honesty is the best policy when there is money in it. When in doubt, tell the truth. It will confound your enemies and astound your friends. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. If everyone was satisfied with himself, there would be no heroes. When sleeping women wake, they move mountains. You learn how to cut down trees by cutting them down. By crawling, a child learns to stand. A good lawyer knows the law. A clever one takes the judge to lunch. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side, which he never shows to anybody. The worst loneliness is not to be comfortable with yourself. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. Remember, you asked for growth, so don't be surprised when life challenges you. Always obey your parents when they are present. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Children are the reward of life. A home without a woman is like a barn without cattle. There is no beauty but the beauty of action. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint. Do not complain about growing old. It is a privilege denied to many. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. What you help a child to love can be more important than what you help him to learn. The young bird does not crow until it hears the old ones. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. There is no such thing as an ordinary life. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The more things are forbidden, the more popular they beck. Human beings can be awful cruel to one another. Don't wait, the time will never be just right. Do the thing you fear most, and the death of fear is certain. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. If relatives help each other, what evil can hurt them? We desire to bequeath two things to our children. The first one is roots, the other one is wings. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. We must take things as we find them in this world. Prosperity is the best protector of principle. The human race has only one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. A half-truth is the most cowardly of lies. Avoiding people in old age is a dangerous sign that loneliness has become easier than connection. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. The man who is a pessimist before 48 knows too much. If he is an optimist after it, he knows too little. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Wisdom is the reward you get for a lifetime of listening when you would rather have talked. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful of your life. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Find a job you enjoy doing, and you will never have to work a day in your life. A man is never more truthful than when he acknowledges himself as a liar. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits. Do right, and you will be conspicuous. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. When angry, count to 4. When very angry, swear. Do something every day that you don't want to do. This is the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. It is wiser to find out than suppose. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Ears that do not listen to advice accompany the head when it is chopped off. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. Reality can be beaten with enough imagination. Be good, and you will be lonesome. As by the fire of experience, so by the commission of a crime, you learn real morals. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits. The source of all humor is not laughter, but sorrow. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. The man with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. Against the assault of laughter, nothing can stand. Additional problems are the offspring of poor solutions. To believe in yourself, brave is to be brave. It is the little conveniences that make the real comfort of life. The truth is the most valuable thing we have. Let us economize it. As soon as one is at rest in this world, he goes on to something else to worry about. Work like you don't need the money, dance like no one is watching, and love like you've never been hurt. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happen. The truth is not hard to kill. A lie told well is immortal. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. There are 2 times in a man's life when he should not speculate, when he can't afford it, and when he can. We can't reach old age by another man's road. My habits protect my life, but they would assassinate you. Laws control the lesser man. Right conduct controls the greater. Thunder is good. Thunder is impressive, but it is the lightning that does the work. Only 2 things we'll regret on the deathbed: that we are a little loved and little traveled. You cannot surprise an individual more than twice with the same marvel. The exercise of an extraordinary gift is the supremest pleasure in life.